If you want to start healing business in 2026 and you feel a little bit overwhelmed, stuck, and confused because you don't know what to do, this is the video for you. In today's video, I'm going to walk you step by step how to build successful healing business, even if you start from scratch and have zero audience and business experience. Hi, if you have never met before, my name is Maglic. I'm a marketing coach for healers, helping them build profitable, predictable, and scalable healing businesses. There are three things you need to have in order to build successful healing business: the right mindset, the right strategy, and the right community. You need to have successful mindset. You need to believe in the work you do. And if you do not believe in the work you do, why should somebody believe in you? Why should somebody hire you? The biggest issue why so many healers haven't started their business yet is because they feel scared what other people are going to say about them. What if they judge them? What if they say something negative in the public? What if somebody rejects them? And let's be honest, it's completely normal to feel this way. I felt it too. I'm a healer. When I started my healing business in 2019, I had all these fears. I was so scared what other people are going to say about me. Before I became a healer, I was working in marketing, doing marketing campaigns for Fortune 500 companies. And I was so scared what my clients are going to say when they see that I'm a healer now. And I remember one of my clients called me out and she said to me, "How can you help your clients overcome fears when you have so much fear?" And she was right. And I promised myself I will work on my fears and I will lead by example. And I posted on social media. I posted on LinkedIn that I have a website and I have my business. I was so scared. I was literally terrified. And 7 days after I posted on LinkedIn that I have a healing business, I received a card from my former boss. She was also my mentor. She is also dean at university. She wrote me a card and she said, "It looks like you found your calling. What can you wish for more?" And I cried like a little baby. And I realized if I want to build business that is going to touch millions of hearts, I need to overcome myself, my own fears, my own limiting beliefs, so I can lead by example and I can be the light in the darkness for people so they can find me, show people what is possible when they step fully into their soul purpose and do the work they love and shine brightly. Very often, we have so much fear that we are going to be judged by other people, but other people are so busy with their life, they don't have time to look at what we are doing. And on social media, only 2% of your followers see your content. So who is going to see your content? Only 2%. And maybe a friend of two you had communication in the last couple of weeks. That's it. But most people will react positively because most people want to be happy, want to do work on themselves. And they will be happy that they found you, that you're finally stepping up and doing the work. There will be a lot of people who are going to reach out to you to say, "Oh my God, this is so awesome what you're doing. Can you help me?" So my friend, if you want to build successful healing business, you need to be visible. Nobody can book you if they don't know that you exist. And you cannot really help anybody if you hide. The next thing what you really need to have in this is the right strategy that works for you, for your business, and for the healing industry. I talk to a lot of healers and most of them have these problems. First of all, they're trying to build business according to someone else's beliefs, what they should be doing. And they're using strategy they hate. And if you use strategy you hate, you will subconsciously sabotage your business. Let me give you an example. I recently had a call with a healer and her business coach told her that she should use DMs to sell her program. And she hated it. And here's the truth. This strategy might work perfectly for some people, but it doesn't work for her. And it's true for me. I don't like selling in DMs. I hate it. I love creating YouTube videos, creating podcasts. If you want to have successful healing business, you need to have the right strategy that works for you, for your business, for the right stage of your business, and it works in the healing industry. Very often people choose the wrong strategy for them. They choose strategy they hate. And what happens? They subconsciously sabotage their business. Let me tell you how I know it. I did it too. Like, there's no judgment here. We all go through the journey. And I just want to save you hours and hours and nights of crying and like thinking what's wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. You just have the wrong strategy for you. So you need to have the strategy that works for you. Before you choose any strategy, you need to get some clarity. First, you need to know who you serve, who is your ideal client, what problems they have, why they haven't solved their problems, what is really stopping them, and what they want more than anything in the world. I highly recommend choosing one specific person and talking about one specific solution. And the number one reason is because very often when I talk to healers, they say to me, like, my ideal client is a woman between 30 and 60, and she has kids, she loves spirituality, she loves meditation. But here's the problem. Women in their 30s have completely different problems than women in their 60s. Women in 30s, they are just new moms. They have new families. They have so much going on in their life. Women in their 60s have completely different problems. They are empty nesters. Kids are gone to college, and now they have time to spend and work on themselves. That's a completely different set of the problems. I highly recommend choosing one specific problem and being hyper-specific who you serve. Some of you are going to say to me, but Nina, healing can help everybody. It's true, it can help everybody if they are willing to receive our help. We cannot help everybody. We can only help people who want our help and are ready to do the work on themselves. Otherwise, we really cannot help anybody if they don't want to do the work on themselves. And when you choose one specific person and choose one specific solution to them, your message gets clear. People understand what you do and how you can help them. The next question you need to answer, what kind of solution you need to offer to your potential clients. So you need to really get crystal clear what solutions your potential clients are looking for and are willing to pay for. I know some of you are going to say to me, but Nina, I want to help homeless people. I love that idea. I really do. But first, you need to help yourself. You need to make money to pay your bills and feed your family. Once you have money, you can do with that money whatever you want. You can donate money. You can organize free healing sessions for homeless people. But first, make sure that you have money, that your bills are paid, that you help yourself and your family. The next question you need to answer is, how are you going to serve your potential clients? Are you going to have a group program, one-on-one program, membership? Are you going to sell digital courses? You need to get crystal clear on that based on your lifestyle and based on the business you want to create. Once you have some clarity who you want to serve, what problem you solve, and how you're going to help them solve the problem, now it's time to create your illuminated offer. I call this the illuminated offer because when people go through really hard time, they are looking for rays of sunshine, rays of hope to really get their problem solved. And your offer needs to do exactly that, needs to be light in the darkness so people can find it easily. So I have my proprietary method, RMPP method, to create an irresistible offer. So let me walk you through that. The first thing is get clear on results you're going to provide for your clients. Some of you are going to say to me, Nina, I cannot guarantee results. People need to do the work. That's true. But if people show up and do the work, what results they can expect after working with you? You need to be crystal clear. Are you going to help them solve some family issues? Are you going to help them save their marriage? What are you going to help them with? You need to be crystal clear on the solution you're providing because confused mind doesn't buy. So, my friend, First, get clear on the results you're going to provide for your clients. The second thing you really need to be clear on is the message. That's why knowing your potential clients so well is so, so important, because once you know their problems, you can articulate those problems and solution you're offering using their words, using their language so they can understand it. That's why knowing your client is so important. Very often what I see is happening, there is a huge mismatch between what healers believe is the problem and what clients believe is the problem. So let me give you an example. Very often when clients come to us, they have a problem, for example, with partners. They will always say, my partner does this. My partner drives me crazy. My partner did this. They will always think that somebody else is guilty for the whole situation. We always know that somebody triggers what is unhealed inside of us so we can heal. So if you're trying to explain a person who truly believes that the partner is guilty, that this is the reason why they have such a bad relationship, they will not get it. You need to use their language to explain to them, like, hey, this is the solution to your problem. The second step is the message, how you explain the solution you offer. The third step is all about packaging your knowledge and expertise. You need to think about how can you provide the best results for your clients and best support for them to heal. So let's be honest, nobody wants to live in pain and trauma. People want to be happy. Very often when people try to heal on their own, a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of emotions are coming up. And nobody taught us how to manage emotions. They don't teach this in school. And what you don't know, you simply don't know. That's why they need healer. That's why they need a coach to guide them through this process. Very often, when they come to us, they have a lot of challenges in their life. They have problems with their family, with coworkers, with partners, with kids, you name it. And that's why it's so important that you package your knowledge and expertise in order to provide the best results for your clients and best support for them to heal. I just want to be clear here. You don't have to provide everything by yourself. You can hire somebody to come and teach inside of your program. When I had my healing program, I hired a medium to come and give messages for people who crossed over. I decided to do this when I started working with my clients. I noticed that so many people still have a lot of emotions attached to a person who passed away, and they cannot move on with their life. I decided to bring medium in so she can deliver messages they need to hear to heal. It was really an amazing program. People loved it. So you need to package your knowledge and think about what do your clients really, really need to get results. That's the next step, packaging your knowledge and expertise to serve your clients in the best possible way. The fourth step is all about pricing. I know so many healers are so afraid about pricing. What is the right price for my offer? It really depends. And here's why. The more access to you they have, the higher the price. If you're going to sell digital courses they can buy and watch on demand, the price is going to be lower. If you're selling one-on-one coaching program, the price is going to be higher. And people usually ask me, what is the right price for me? And I always tell them, it really depends what you believe your program is worth it. If you believe that your program is not worth $2,000, people will not believe it too. Your potential clients will not believe it too. You need to believe that your program is worth $2,000 or $1,000 or $5,000 in order for you to sell it. If you do not believe that this is the right price for you, people will not buy it. And I always recommend what you feel comfortable charging. If you feel comfortable charging $500, I highly encourage you trying to set the price a little bit higher if you're comfortable charging only $1,000. I highly encourage you trying to stretch the price a little bit more, just 10 or 15% more, and start with the lower price. Once you feel comfortable, once you get clients, you can always increase your price. But first, get some money, get testimonials, get the proof that your work delivers results to your clients. So you don't have to set the higher price, set the price you feel comfortable charging. That's the most important thing. Now, my friend, you have a framework how to create an irresistible offer that sells. You know that you need to create results for your clients. You need to talk in a way that people can understand what you're selling. And the third thing is you need to package your knowledge and expertise in a way that serves your clients best and provides the best results for your clients. And the fourth thing is pricing your offer correctly. Now that you have an offer, it's time to sell it. And this is the biggest problem for so many healers. So many healers hate selling, think selling is something bad, something evil, something pushy, icky, all kind of bad words, because we all remember bad sales experience, but nobody really remembers good sales experience because they don't feel like a selling. If you have an offer that delivers people results, provide the best support for them to heal, you need to share it with the world. The God, the universe gave you these amazing skills to share them with the world. You cannot keep them just for yourself. That's really, really selfish. You need to stand up and share your message with the world. And this is why selling is so important, because nobody can buy from you if they don't know that you exist. You can be the best healer in the world. If they don't know about you, they will never buy from you. And selling is not bad, it's not evil. Selling is helping your clients solve the biggest problems they're praying and hoping to get solved. It's an act of service and help. And marketing is nothing bad, it's nothing evil. It's just a tool to tell people what you do and how you can help them. That's it. And when done right, selling feels like a heart-to-heart conversation with your best friend because you have an offer that solves problem and your potential clients are looking for a solution to their problem. It's just beautiful match in the universe. People want to be happy. Nobody wants to live in pain and trauma. People want to be happy. If your offer provides results for your clients, people will be happy to pay you for that. When it comes to selling your offer, it is very important that you get traffic to your offer. So you need to be visible. So let me explain what I mean. There are two ways how you can pay for the traffic. You can pay money to get traffic, or you can pay with your effort and with your time to get organic traffic. When it comes to organic traffic, I highly recommend that you start here, because if you do not know what you're doing, if your offer is not tested and you don't have clients yet, I highly recommend starting with organic traffic, because you can spend a lot of money on ads trying to figure out what is working, what's not working. If you have money, that's a great way. You can test your offer faster, but you need to know what you're doing. And most healers, when they're starting out, they have no clue what they're doing. So that's why I highly recommend start with organic traffic and start posting on social media. When you're just starting out and you already have a Facebook account, an Instagram account, or maybe even LinkedIn account, use what you have, because you already have a lot of potential buyers in your circle. They just don't know that you are a healer yet. What you're going to do, you're going to announce on social media that you're a healer. This is what you're going to do in the future, and you're going to share content that is relevant to healing. If they like it, they can like it to share it. If they don't like it, they are more than welcome to unsubscribe. So don't take it personally. It really is not personal. So start with what you have, and using your own personal accounts is a huge advantage because people already know you. They like you and trust you. So use what you have. When it comes to organic traffic, there are two different ways how you can get traffic. There are long-term strategy and short-term strategy. Long-term strategy is being guest on someone else's podcast. You can borrow other people's audience to share your message with the world, which is really, really great way to build your audience because somebody spent months and years building that audience, and now you can leverage that audience to get clients. The second long-term strategy is start your own podcast or YouTube channel, which I think is a really, really great way to build long-term assets that are going to generate leads for you in the long run. The next short-term strategy is sharing short-form content on the platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. It is so important for you to have both strategies in place because short-form content has one specific goal: to get people's attention to your profile. Long-form strategy, long-form content has goal to keep people on your platform and keep people engaged with your content. The more engaged people are on your platform, the more they are willing to buy from you. This is so important. So both strategies are very important, and both strategies have their own place in the strategy for getting new clients. So which strategy should you choose? Choose strategy that works for you. Choose platform that you enjoy posting on. And here's why. When you enjoy posting on a certain platform, you will have so much fun creating content. Start with one platform and expand on other platforms. I always recommend starting with one short form platform like Instagram or Facebook and add one platform where you can post long form content. Both strategies are really important for you. We talked about the right mindset, the right strategy. It's time to talk about the community, the third pillar. This is so important because if you're trying to build business in the wrong environment, the environment is going to kill your business. Let me give you an example. If you're trying to build a business in an environment where people say to you, like, this is just a hobby, this is not a real job, when will you finally find a real job? It's really hard to stay motivated. It's really hard to keep pushing and keep building this business because they try to put you down every single day. This is why you need to find the right community that supports you, cheers you up as you build your business. And I want to give you an example of cactus. Cactus can thrive in desert, but cactus in the rainy environment dies. The same is with your business. If you're trying to build business in the wrong environment, the environment is going to kill your business. So choose your community wisely. All three pillars are so important because if you don't have the right mindset, if you don't believe in the work you do, you will give up very soon. If you don't have the strategy that you like and enjoy doing, you will subconsciously sabotage your business. If you are trying to build a business in the wrong environment, the environment is going to kill your business. You need to have all three things right in order for you to build a business that you love and enjoy doing. If you would like to learn how to build profitable, predictable, scalable healing business, I'm running a 4-week clarity in action course where I'm going to teach you how to have a clarity in your business, how to create an irresistible offer, and how to find the strategy that works for you and for your business. If you would like to join us, we have a limited spots available. You can scan the QR code here, or you can click the link in the description below to join the course